What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Straight here back in the video. Today we're here with episode number 2 of the Columbus Blue Jackets series here in NHL 22. And if you guys didn't see in the last episode, the Colorado Avalanche went back-to-back and won the Stanley Cup. And if you guys didn't see, this was a crazy moment. We got the first and second overall pick. It was crazy. You guys got to watch that video before watching this one. But yeah, we got the first and the second. I'll show you who the players that we selected. I actually took the first overall pick, and I'll show you who it was. It was this guy right here, Bobby Kessler. We took him first overall, 84 medium elite. As you see, took him in the first round. And then I traded up to 4 because I wanted this defenseman. But the thing is, there was this guy named Logan Lehigh. He was actually an 86. He grew in the summer. We picked him up at 4, and he was the highest player in the draft. He was an 86. He grew 2 overall in the summer. Kessler was still an 84, didn't grow at all. But yeah, these are the lines to start the year. First line, Gaudreau, Stevenson, Line. That line should go off. Second line, Lehigh, Johnson, Kessler. Also getting a +5, so that's why, I don't have a star center. Johnson should do good. Third line, Voracek, Sillinger, Texier, and fourth line, Nyquist, Foudy, and Roslovic. Probably, not much later, I'm going to probably trade Nyquist 80 overall, making 5.5. That's just a big cap hit. Defense, we have Werenski, Goodbranson +1, Boquist, Gabrikov, and then Bean and Middleton. Goaltenders, we got Nedeljkovic and Ivanov backing up. He's a low elite goaltender, so I'm probably going to put him into the AHL and probably sign an NHL backup. So yeah, guys, that's the team. Oh, totally, I forgot to show you guys the power play. I'll show you guys that right now. I really like the look of the team. First power play, we got Gaudreau, Johnson, Kessler, Werenski, Line, getting a +5, and the second one's Lehigh, Stevenson, Voracek, Roslovic, and Boquist getting a +3. So I really like the team. I don't know if we're going to win the Stanley Cup this year, but I feel like we're definitely going to make the playoffs, maybe finish 3rd or 2nd in the division. So I really like our chances. So yeah, I'll get you guys later if I'm trying to look for a trade. Guys, we're trying to make a trade with the Arizona Coyotes. Trying to send over Nyquist again. I showed you guys 80 overall, making 5.5. Don't want that. Also trying to deliver Tarasov. He is a medium starter, but we do have really good goalie prospects. Actually, just realized we have 2 good ones. We have Hornqvist, medium elite. He is 48, 18, and then we have Ivanov again. He's AHL. I want him to play AHL starter, and then Hornqvist will be the backup. So then I'm just trying to send over Tarasov an extra, and we're trying to get back Michael DiPietro because I want to be NHL backup. I don't know if the trade's going to go through, but if it does, that's a steal for us. That's what I thought. Rejected. Maybe if we add a draft pick or something. DiPietro's a really good young goaltender. Maybe if we had a 4th round pick, this should go through. Trade accepted. So there we go. We got a new backup goaltender. And guys, after that trade, the only really thing we have to change, we have Chinnikov playing 4th line left winger. So that's literally the only change. And I quickly want to show you guys the AHL team. We have Doan, again, he's a low elite. Josh Hosang and Fix Wolanski, he's actually also a low elite, 80-23, so he could definitely grow. Stunlin's not bad. Angle 21 medium top 9, not bad at all. Eric Robertson doesn't really have much potential, but yeah. This is getting a -3, but hopefully it just does good. And I don't know why we have Jurczyk. I'd rather have Jurczyk definitely playing. Maybe if we put Blankenberg or something. Yeah, it only gets a -, but I think I'm willing to do that. Maybe put Peak there. I'm willing to do that. Put Clegg on the bottom. What happens there? -1. -1's not bad. There'll still be 79s. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead. But yeah, there's the AHL team. And then goaltenders. Of course, we have Ivanov. Apparently, we have Mikko Koskinen. I don't remember signing him at all. But I do want Ivanov start, so we might have to trade Mikko Koskinen. And there, guys, the only reason I had him because I didn't have a goalie signed, so we just tried the Hornqvist, the medium elite goaltender. He'll be the backup. So yeah, we'll start simming the year and see how we do. Here we are, guys, in 2023. We have a record of 15, 18, and 3 for 33 points. To be honest, I thought we would do better. We're actually tied for 4th in our division, so we do have a wild card spot. But I really want to make the playoffs. I don't want to miss. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to make a trade even before the trade deadline to make us good and then, make more trades at the trade deadline. So I'll meet you guys back if I have a trade. Guys, we're trying to make a huge trade with the Oilers. We're trying to trade over Juracek, and again, if it was a 10 or 15-year sim, I would never do this. Juracek is going to be one of the best defensemen in the league. The thing is, it's been almost 2 full years, a year and a half, and Juracek hasn't went up in rating by 1 overall. He's still a 76. Yeah, he's medium elite, but the thing is, he hasn't grew at all, and I'm trying to get back. Evan Bouchard is already an 87 medium elite. He's only 23. So to be honest, at this rate in 5 years, I don't think Juracek's going to get up to an 87, and we're trying to get back a second and a third. See what the Oilers say. Wow, really reject? What happens if we just take the second back? Rejected, you're kidding. I wonder if they'll even do. We'll try to get back then 2/3. Rejected. Wow. What about just 1/3? So you're gonna make us do a 1-for-1. Juracek for Bouchard. Did you reject that? Wow, I'm kind of surprised there. What happens if we give them a 4th-round pick? Rejected? You're kidding. I would never think. What about 2/4? Juracek for Bouchard. You're kidding. I didn't. There's no way. How did they reject that? I'm not giving a 2nd-round pick. That's maybe a guy like Benstrom. He's not even playing. 80-23, low top 6. What about email Benstrom? There we go. Trade accepted finally. So Bouchard will help with the team a lot. And guys, after the lines, I just want to show you that Chinikov actually went up rating. He's now an 83. I think he was an 82 to start of the season. And the defense is now changed to Werenski, Bouchard getting a +1. I have Boquist, Bean, just because Bean's a rating. And if it's -1, there's still this only Gavrikov would still be the same rating. So I'm going to do this. Hopefully it goes away. And then Gavrikov, Goodbranson +1. Goaltender's still the same. Nedeljkovic and DiPietro. So hopefully Bouchard helps out the team and try to make a push for the playoffs. So I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Here we are, guys, the day before the trade deadline. We have a tough record of 27, 27, and 6 for 60 points. Like, to be honest, if you're 500, you're usually around, like, a wild card spot or just lower. I'm last in our division. Like, our division isn't even, like, great. Like, our Islanders have 69 points the best. And, like, look at the Flames of 80, 73, 90, even the Maple Leafs. Like, our division is so bad. Like, 69, like, look, 69 goes down to, like, the 5th spot. Like, and it's so weird. But yeah, our division is pretty crappy, to be honest. But hopefully we just make a good trade to make our team better, because I still want to make the playoffs. I think we still have a chance. So, sim a day, trade deadlines this day. I think we're still a conservative buyer. We want to get those wins. Bet you there's going to be probably a player just because we're last in our division. But I'll show you guys the top 10 players, and then we'll move on. So we got Thomas Hertel, Mark Scheifele, Logan Couture, Semyon Varlamov, Dan Vladar, Jonathan Drouin, Blake Wheeler, Max Domi, Dylan DeMello, and Jonathan Davis, $10.7 million contract. It's only 1 year, so you could have that 50%, but he's still only an 82 overall. To be honest, I might try to go for a guy like Mark Scheifele. Looks like a good player, only making $6 million. I'll get you guys back if I have a trade for Mark Scheifele. And guys, we are trying to make a trade with the Winnipeg Jets again. We're trying to get back Mark Scheifele, getting our first next year, just in case something goes wrong. We finish last in our division, get a good pick. We are our first next year. And a prospect, low top 4 defenseman, 72 overall at 20 again. He might turn into like an 80 overall, but he's not going to do much in my opinion. Let's see what they say. I don't think they're going to accept that. I'll just try something else. Let's see. I mean, I could add like a guy. Like, I don't know if I want to keep Connor Geekie. Like, I feel like he could definitely make the team next year. I still really do like Connor Geekie. Who else could I go for? Like, maybe if I add another draft pick, it might work. Maybe like, what else? I add 2 more 4th-round picks. Let's see what they say. Still reject. Oh, like, I bet you 1 more little piece will work, because Mark Scheifele would help with the team a lot. I'm trying to see, like, I don't want to trade guys like Connor. Like, this guy's 72-18. So is Connor Geekie, though. So maybe we could trade him. He's only medium top 6, but that's. And I don't want to trade Jake Bean, because, you know, he's our a good defenseman right now. Like, Mark Scheifele would be a centerman. I'm just checking. Maybe we trade our centerman the other way. Like, not Sillinger. What about Chandler Stevenson, 85? He's on a 2-year deal. That's what sucks. Liam Foudy. Like, all these guys are young and they're growing. What about this guy? 75-22. Again, he's not going to turn into much, but I just want to see if that maybe pushes it over. They can ask Payne, Georgia, you're all done. They did say they do want a defensive prospect. So I'm going to go to our defense. That's what they said they wanted. So maybe if we give him a little defenseman, like Medcheck, he'd probably make the trade go through. Like, these guys are low elite, 72-19. Like, those guys might make the... Like Colsman, 75-19, medium top 4. But, you know, he's like, What about Kale Clegg? He's playing AHL, 80-24. See if that pushes the trade through. It seems like trade block service. But yeah, I'm really surprised Kale Clegg doesn't push it through. Maybe if we keep... Okay, wait. We're going to keep Kale Clegg. And we're going to take off maybe a 4th round pick. And maybe add another defensive prospect. Maybe that'll put it through. Like, this guy's 71-20, low top 4 defenseman. Maybe that'll push it through. Trade accepted. We did it. Mark Scheifele, welcome to the Jackets. And guys, I'll show you all the trades. Kevin Shattenkirk to the Oilers for a 3rd and a prospect. This is a joke, right? This Jack Hughes. This is a joke, right? This can't be the actual Hughes. There's no way. No way. It's definitely a different Jack Hughes. For a 3rd, 2/3 in Nick Ritchie. No, that's not real Jack Hughes. For a second, I thought that was Jack Hughes from the Devils. Any really other big trades? I guess a 3rd in Donato and Kempney and Akil Thomas and Velarde is not bad. Athanasio and Kara and a 6th. The Canucks for a 2nd and a 3rd. Vladar and a 2nd to the Senators for Bonino, a 3rd and a 4th. The Rangers get Drouin, Como, and a 5th for a 2nd and a 7th. There's our trade. Let's see here. Not many, like, big trades. Like, I don't see any trades for a 1st round pick. I guess Domi to the Avs and Stetcher for Olsen and a 3rd. Any big trades? I don't really see any big trades. I guess this isn't a bad trade. Couture and Nudevar on a 3rd to the Sabres for Ryan Johnson, a 2nd, and 2 other things. So yeah, it was not a bad trade, Dan. I guess we probably had the biggest trade, and then I guess Couture was also a pretty big trade. So yeah, guys, I'll show you the team after trading Mark Scheifele. So guys, this is the team after the Mark Scheifele trade. First line, we have Gaudreau, Scheifele, and Laine, reunited Laine and Scheifele getting a +2. Second line, Kessler, Johnson, Lehigh getting a +5. Third line, Texier, Sillinger, Stevenson +1. And fourth line, Chinnikov, Foudy, Voracek +2. Defense, we got Werenski, Bouchard +1. And then these two were still getting a -1. So I decided to just make it 0. So we got Gavrikov, Boakfist, and the good Branson and Bean. Goaltenders, you got Nedeljkovic and DiPietro. I'll show you guys the power play. With Scheifele, Johnson, Gaudreau, Werenski, Laine +5, and then we have Texier, Stevenson, Voracek, Boquist, and Bouchard +1. So yeah, a team got better with adding Bouchard, Scheifele, and also DiPietro as the backup goalie. So I'm just praying that we squeak into a playoff spot. Guys, after the year, sadly, we have finished with a record of 37, 38, and 7, 81 points last night of it. Looks like we didn't do really anything after making that Mark Scheifele trade. Gaudreau, most points, 17, 82, 18 goals, 52 assists. So not bad. Not a bad season for Gaudreau. Again, I'm just so surprised. Like, we made our team better. We just literally did the same. Laine only 67, Scheifele 50. Let's see how we did with us. 16 and 21, so not bad. Bouchard 48, Stevenson 46, Lehigh 43, Werenski 43. So yeah, I guess it's not bad. Let's see how Nedeljkovic did. Not bad numbers. 906, 2.92, like pretty good numbers for Nedeljkovic. And then DiPietro just had horrible numbers. Like, I don't know why. Let's see how the rookie skaters, I guess. Lehigh was the best. Kessler, Johnson, and Kessler actually tied. And then Chinnikov at 17. He was playing fourth line. But, like, look at that. Lehigh was a -32. So I think putting those rookies together wasn't a really good thing to do. Definitely going to fix that next year. Let's go check out the entire league scoring to see how everyone did. It looks like Aho first most in points, 98. McDavid 97. Pretty big drop off after that. Matthews 88. Huberdeau 87. Matt Duchene 85 points. Even Lucas Raymond 83. It's a good season for him. Evander Kane point per game. Kaprizov. Even Philip Forsberg and Matt Duchene must have had a really good season, with Duchene scoring 85 and Forsberg 82. Let's check out who won the Maurice Richard. My guess was Austin Matthews, and yeah, he did win it. It's pretty obvious, and then usually Draisaitl. And yeah, Duchene did put up 43, so a really good season for Duchene. I want to see what overall he is now. He definitely got a good, yeah, he's an 87 overall now, so good for Matt Duchene. I guess we'll check out goaltenders now. And most wins was Jacob Markstrom with 42. Let's go check out the best save percentage. It was... Where's the starting goaltender? I guess UC Saros had the best save percentage, and best goals against average was, I guess, Matt Murray, because he played for the Leafs. It was either Matt Murray or Markstrom. So Markstrom, to be honest, Markstrom might win the Vezina. Let's see who probably will win the Norris Trophy. Most points is, I'm guessing, Cale Makar. Because, you know, Cale Makar is Cale Makar, and it was finished with 79 points. Well, Letang's 70, and he was a plus 33. And he had 16 goals. To be honest, I could see Letang winning it, the Norris. I could also see Hedman, because he was a plus 32, same amount of points, but Letang had more goals. So my guess for the Norris is Chris Letang, really good plus minus, only 9 points behind Cale Makar. So yeah, not a bad season for everyone at all. Go check out the whole league standings. Oh, before we do that, I totally forgot to check out the rookie skaters to see who is going to win probably the Calder. So I gotta do that right now. Entire league, that's Western Conference. Entire league, and then we go to rookie skaters. I guess Lucas Raymond, because he did put up, wow. Oh yeah, Lucas Raymond isn't a rookie skater anymore. Holtz put up 64. I thought it was Adam Pelech for a reason. Pelech 61, Gunther, so yeah. Actually, wait, Pelech guy, he might win the Calder because he was a plus 20 and only 3 points behind. So my guess it's probably Pat Pelech to win it. And our guys weren't down till... Where's our first guy? There he is, Logan Lehigh. He had 43 points, but a horrible plus minus, so he's definitely not going to make it. I'll check the entire league standings, and then we'll start simming to the off season. I still can't believe we did that. Check out the entire league. Looks like Toronto Maple Leafs finished first with 117 points. Let's go check out if anyone... Well, Florida got robbed at 10th. Not even making the playoffs. Ottawa 13th. Nashville makes it at 17th. So no really steals. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice. Dallas makes it at 21. That really sucks. If there's any surprising teams. So we did finish 25. That's not even that bad, to be honest. And then the Sharks finished last. That's not a surprise. They traded Logan Couture, one of their best players. But they didn't trade Thomas Hertl, but they traded Logan Couture. So yeah, I guess we'll just start simming. There's not much else to do. So I'll meet you guys at the draft. And guys, as you see, the Edmonton Oilers win the Stanley Cup and the Marlies win the Calder Cup. So yeah, good for the Edmonton Oilers. McDavid winning his first cup. So I guess now we'll sim to retired players. But yeah, really good season. Good for Edmonton winning the Stanley Cup. Oh, there's no way. We jumped from 8 to 1 again. We get the first overall pick. You're kidding. We get Connor Bedard. You're kidding. This has got to be a joke, right? This has got to be a joke. We jump from 8 to 1 and we get first overall pick. St. Louis jumps from 10 to 2. But we get first overall pick again. We get luck in our favor. We're going to get Connor Bedard. Let's go. Bedard will help with the team so much. We're definitely making the playoffs next year. I'm really excited. Connor Bedard is coming to the squad. Brian Little. Yeah, no one really big. Check out if any goaltenders retired. Wow, pretty big one. Tuukka Rask, he is already retired in real life. Is that Mike Smith? It is Mike Smith. Carter Hutton, Alex Stalock, and then this Jeff Glass guy. But yeah, we got first overall pick again. I still can't believe it. I mean, I don't know how we have this much luck. We jumped from 8 to 1. I still can't believe it. Wow, we get first overall pick again, and we're going to get Connor Bedard. Good thing we kept our first round pick. I was thinking of trading it, to be honest, but then we weren't doing good. We get the first. Wow, the Blues' second overall pick is on the block. Let's go check out the draft class, bro. Connor Bedard better be going first overall, and he is. High franchise, Connor Bedard. And then you have Michkov. We could go for Michkov as well, because the Blues thing is on the block. So we could try to trade for them. But first I want to make our first overall pick. It's obviously going to be Connor Bedard, but I want to make our pick first because there's a timer. And obviously, I think you guys know who we're going to pick. It's pretty obvious. Obviously going to take... I mean, it's pretty obvious. We're obviously going to take Kerensky. No, I'm kidding. Imagine we actually took him. But yeah, obviously we're going to take Connor Bedard. High franchise. Bedard's just a crazy man. 86 high franchise. Dude is making the team right off the bat. And we already have him on his entry-level deal for the last 3 years. Now I think I'm going to try to make a trade for the Blues' second overall pick, because we can get Michkov as well. Imagine Bedard and Michkov on the same line. That'd be crazy. And look, Bedard already has full franchise. Imagine like Bedard, Gaudreau, and Laine on the first line. That would be beautiful. See, Bouchard did go up in rating. Lehigh did drop, but he's going to be better this year. Johnson, Scheifele's. We could trade Mark Scheifele. Like, Bedard's probably going to take his spot. And we also have a guy, Michkov, coming in. So, yeah, he is in a 1-year deal. I'm probably going to try to trade Mark Scheifele. Like, but we also do really need, like, our centerman. I'm thinking of trading a lower one. Like, if we trade Cole Sillinger, Scheifele is more value, but he's way higher. He's younger. I think we're going to try to trade Cole Sillinger, and a second and a third. I don't know if that'll put it through. I doubt it. We don't even have enough value. Trade rejected. We're just going to try to make one more trade. I don't know what I'm supposed to give. Like, I think we're going to have to give a really good prospect. I mean, I'm willing to do it. Like, we can give up a guy like, let's see, maybe like Connor Geeky, 76-19. Like, he's not going to turn into a Connor Bedard or a Michkov, obviously. I think I'm willing to do it. Connor Geeky as well. This should go through. Trade accepted. I mean, I'm willing to do it because I don't think those guys are going to make it as good. We've got the first and second overall pick. Let's go. And obviously, we're going to go for Michkov. Michkov and Bedard on the same team. 84 high franchise. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Two really good prospects. Our next pick isn't until 136, but that's okay. We got the first and second overall pick. Connor Bedard and Michkov. Let's see if there's maybe any steals. We don't really have... let's check the best potential. This guy could be low elite. I guess we'll try for him. Could be low elite. Let's see what he is. Low bottom 6 forward. Not the greatest. We have a 6th and a 7th round pick, so we'll do that right now. To be honest, I think I'm just gonna guess at this point. I guess we'll go with, maybe I'll give let's go with this Potvin guy. Wow, AHL medium top 6 forward. That is not good at all. Last pick in the draft, 200th on the dot. Maybe it'll give us some luck. There we go. This guy could be medium elite. He's not going to be it, though. Jas, medium bottom 6 forward. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for the draft. Hope you guys really liked it. I mean, we got Michkov and Bedard, number 1 and number 2. I still can't believe we jumped from 8 to 1. That helped out, made it so much better. Because other than that, we would have picked 8. So that wouldn't have been good at all. So I guess we'll send the re-sign phase. Sign Michkov and Bedard to the 3-year entry-level deal. I'm willing to pay $1 million for both of them just because, you know, they're really good players, high franchise. So, yeah, there he is, Connor Bedard. Can't wait to put him on the team. 3 years, $950K. Can't wait. And there you go, Michkov. Also signing him to his entry-level deal. Like, look at all those X factors. Texier wants to come back. You're kidding. 1 year at even 2 years at $2 million. I'm willing to do that. 2 years at $2 million for Texier. That's a steal. What about goaltenders? That's what I was scared of. Again, we could bring back Nedeljkovic. I don't want to. We could bring back DiPietro for backup. I don't know. Ivanov went up 3 in the summer. I think we'll bring him back. What about... Sure, he'll do 3 years at $700K. We'll get him for the rest of the franchise. Simade, see if they sign. Texier signs, DiPietro signs, Bedard signs, and Michkov signs. So everyone signs. That's good to know. Just look at people that are unsigned. Make it easier. Really, that's it. Oh no, we gotta go to UFAs. Gavrikov, he's a defenseman. If he wants a cheap, like I'm not willing to pay him that. Sorry, Gavrikov, but you gotta go. Let's see if there's any RFAs. Chinnikov, he actually had a pretty good season playing fourth line. 1 year at $1 million. I think I'm willing to get him even 3 years at 2.5. That's not bad. I'll do 2 years at. I wonder if he'll do 1.6 for 2 years. Chinnikov, it's a pretty good deal. I really do want to get him back because this guy's low elite. 1 year at $700K. I think I'm willing to do that. Other than that, that's pretty much the only guys I want to sign. Chinnikov rejects, but Fix won't see accepts. Let's see if he wants to do. I do want to get a 2 year. He wants more than 1.6. I guess I'll do what he wants. We'll give him 1.9 for 2 years. Pretty much $2 million, and he does accept. So other than that, I signed everybody I wanted to. We got Bedard and Michkov. Still can't believe I got them. First line, I don't even care what you guys are doing. The first line's going to be Bedard, Laine, and Gaudreau. Free agency, I'm probably going to have... Really, all I have to do? Sign a starting goaltender. I want it to be a good one. We only need the goaltender on a 3-year deal. Because, again, remember... After this, we're only 3 years left on the franchise. It feels really short, but if you guys want it longer, again, wow, Alex DeBrincat looks like he's the #1 player. Pasternak, Bergeron, all 90s. We're not going to go for one of those guys, though. If anything, we're going for a goaltender. Best goaltender's looking at 87, but he's RFA. Best UFA goaltenders, Frederik Andersen. So there's not really any good goaltenders. Obviously, Andersen's better, but... Wow, 85 Varlamov only wants 2.9. The reason because he's getting older. I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. I might make a trade. I think I want to sign a left defenseman though, because we lost what's his name, Gavrikov. So like Keandre, I was gonna say get him, but we could go for Orlov. 85 wants $5 million. That's not bad. We'll have about $5 million left. Again, we only need him for 3 years. If we can get him for 3 years at maybe 3 years at $5.3 million. If we can get Orlov, that'd be amazing. Then, if anything, I'll probably just like trade for a starting goaltender because there's not really any good starting goaltenders that I like. So let's see if Orlov signs. If he does, it'll help with the team a lot. Waiting, and Orlov does sign. Let's go. We gotta trade Robertson. No, I'm just gonna keep him. But yeah, that's a really good trade. Now I'm gonna try to make a trade for a starting goaltender. I'll catch you guys back if I have a trade. Guys, we're trying to make a trade with the New York Rangers, trying to get back Dylan Garand. He's gonna be our starting goaltender. High starter, 85 overall at 21. Again, he is only an 85 overall, but he's high starter. He's gonna grow. Getting over Hornqvist. He is a medium elite, but 52. He's not gonna turn into Dylan Garand. And a third and a fourth. The trade should go through. Trade rejected. I bet you if we add like another 4th round pick, should make it go through. Trade accepted. So Dylan Garand is now our new starting goaltender. So here we are, guys. This is the team to start next year. I'm really excited. First line, Johnny Gaudreau, Connor Bedard, Patrick Laine again, a +2. Second line, Logan Lehigh, Mark Scheifele, Kent Johnson again, a +5. Third line, Bobby Kessler, Chandler Stevenson with Matviev Michkov +1. And then you got Yegor Chinnikov with Jack Roslovic and Alex Texier. That offense is just beautiful. Defense is also pretty nice. Werenski, Bouchard +1. Boqvist with Orlov. And then you got Bean with Goodbranson. The goaltenders, we got Dylan Garand and Michael DiPietro. DiPietro went up in rating by 1 overall. And Dylan Garand is still an 85. But again, a young goaltender looking to grow. I'll show you guys the power play. Looking pretty nice. We got Bedard, Shifley, Gaudreau, Werenski, Line first getting +5. Then the second one's Roslovic, Stevenson, Michkov, Boqvist, and Bouchard getting a +1. So both power plays looking really good. This team is looking really good. Really excited. I'll show you guys the captains. Again, Werenski, in my opinion, still should be the captain. And assistants, I'm really sorry I have to do this, but I'm going to take it off of Line just because dude's crazy. I'm going to give it to Bedard already, getting the assistant. I don't know. It's Connor Bedard. Dude's crazy. So here we are next season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you get notified if I upload new videos. See you guys later. Peace!